Tuesday, November 1st, 2016, Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. I like to do an update on where the markets are and also an update on the coming election, which is only a week away. I know there's been a lot of early voting, but that is the day of the election, November 8th. And yeah, it's 7 a.m. London time, so 3 a.m. New York time or Eastern Standard Time. We only got 4 hours difference at the moment until next Sunday when the US changes its time back as well. So right now we've got gold at $1275.50. That's up to $2.50. The high's been $12.81. The low has been around $12.74.50. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 60 points, or 1/3%. S&P up 8 points, just over 1/3%. Dow is at 18,203, S&P 2134. Silver is trading fairly well as well. It's $17.95, up $5. The high's been exactly $18. The pound is a little weaker. It's 122.20, down about 1/10%. Same thing for the euro, 109.64, down 1/10%. Japanese yen, the dollar yen. Let's see, where are we? Dollar is also up 1/10% against the yen. So dollar a little stronger this morning, and so just have a look at the charts here at the moment. I'll start out with the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And as you can see here, since September, really mid-September, we haven't gone anywhere. It's just basically range trading between 18,000 and 18,400. You can see that straight line coming across the chart. That's the May 2015 high. So it's been a year and a half since we made that top, and we haven't gone anywhere since then, basically, in terms of the stock market. In the last few weeks, we've really been hugging that 18,200 line, and that's what the Dow is doing right now. So not directionless, you know. It might go up 50 one day, down 50 the next, but it's going nowhere for the last over a month. It's been going nowhere. So now let's have a look at gold. Gold is moving up nicely this morning. It has been, for the last month as well, since we hit that low at around 1240 in the beginning of October. It's been hard work getting back up. I'm going to bring up a chart now. Some of you have probably seen this chart already. It's a weekly chart, and you can see that I'm asking the question whether this is a flag or is it a bottom. And by flag, I mean, we had the flagpole coming down beginning of October, and now we're building like a little flag there, as you can see. A lot of times that means that the trend that we saw of the flagpole will continue. So it's possible that we could see a flagpole down, or if we negate if we keep going higher this week and next week, that means that flag will have been negated. And especially if we move up to 1300, that will mean that the bottom in the beginning of October was a bottom. And that other line coming through is the long-term trend line from the high in 2011 and the highs in 2012. So that line now is around 1300 in gold. So if we get above 1300, that would be positive. Yeah, we're right around 1280 then this morning. So that's fairly positive at the moment. Silver, I'm going to take a look at the chart here. It's a weekly chart as well. And it's the same kind of story as with gold. Is this a bear flag or bottom? We really need to get back above 18. That's the first big really barrier, and then around 1840, which is the low there towards the beginning of the end of July there, we had a low around 1839, 1840. So same kind of situation with silver as for gold. So what about the election? 1 week away, the markets, I think, still discounting a Hillary victory, and in my opinion, that seems very strange. I think the people in the markets, and I think they follow the mainstream media and they buy into that. They're not looking at how much support Donald Trump has at his rallies, and I'm not defending anyone here. I'm just observing. And for example, the betting market in London, Clinton's still 75 bid at 79, so 75% chance of her winning, and Trump is still only 21, 25. The same kind of thing happened before Brexit. You know, they had a market for that as well, and the Remain camp was the same kind of market as Hillary. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I like to talk about the election. I think no matter what happens, it's a black swan, and I know a black swan is supposed to come out of left field and people don't expect it, but I think people in the markets are going to realize, and I don't think they have realized yet, that this election and what's been happening in the last few months, all the amazing stuff we've been seeing, you know, about the corruption of the establishment, with the Republican candidate actually coming out and exposing that corruption of the system, the rigging of the system, to millions and millions of Americans. It's like almost like having Alex Jones running for president. That's how it is, and you can see why the establishment is worried. So that's why I think it's a black swan, because Trump is basically Alex Jones, in my opinion. Kind of he's exposing things that Alex Jones has been exposing for the last 20, 25 years, and people are waking up to it. So what do I think happens? Well, if Trump wins, his motto is "Make America Great Again." That implies that America is not great anymore, and it once was. And what does that mean? I mean, the people who've benefited in the last 35 years from the system are the top 1%, maybe a little more. We've had financial assets go up a lot. People who have wealth have become wealthier. 20, 25 years ago, people didn't even talk too much about billions of dollars. But now, everyone who's wealthy has to have at least $1 billion. And we talk now about trillions and even quadrillions when we talk about derivatives. So that's what the system, this last 35 years has benefited the financial elite. And if you want to make America great again, someone's going to have to pay, going to have to suffer. The people who benefited and made the system rigged, as Mr. Trump says, are going to have to, somehow it's going to change. And before this financialization, America still produced a lot of things. America was the biggest creditor nation in the world. America had manufacturing, but for the last 35 years, the average wage is stagnated. It hasn't gone anywhere. So what I'm trying to say is that yes, it's a good goal to make America great again. But I think just like someone who's completely out of shape, who's been, overweight for years, who drinks a lot and smokes, and they remember maybe back when they were younger, they were fit, they were healthy. The only way for them to go back to how, when they were healthy and fit is to stop smoking, stop drinking, start exercising. And that takes time, and it takes a lot of effort and willpower. And I don't, and even if Hillary Clinton wins, I think the message is out now. And I think it's a black swan, this election. And I know a black swan, like I said, is supposed to be a surprise, but I think it is a surprise. And so what I'm trying to say is, be careful. I'm not saying making America great again is a bad thing, and Trump becoming president is a bad thing. But all I'm trying to say, I don't think it's going to be smooth sailing. It will be tough, to turn the ship of state around. It's like a huge tanker. America's been going one way for 35 years, and there's a new captain who says we need to change course, and it takes time to change course on a big tanker, and it could be painful if if there's a hurricane out there and you're trying to do that, to change course to go the other way. So yeah, that's my view on the election, and I know I'll only cover mostly economics and markets, but I also cover geopolitics, and I think politics and economics a lot of times intertwines, and that's why I'm talking about this now. So yeah, what time is it now? 7:15 almost. And as I leave here, gold is at just under 1280, 1279.60. The Dow is up 60 at 18,204, right near the highs. S&P 2134 up 8. Silver 1795. So if you enjoy my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Share my videos as well, with friends, families, colleagues, anyone who'd think you would be interested in my views. And also, if you'd like to donate to my channel, there's some links below in the description. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.